What's up, everybody? Another wonderful Monday night of Chewin the BBQ Fat. Holy smokes, it has been forever since we have done the show. I hope y'all are I hope you missed it as much as I've missed doing it. Golly, we've had Christmas, we've had New Year's, we've had this, we've had that, we've had all kind of crazy things, but we are back. Barbecue's back. I'm looking forward to it. We had our class this weekend. I don't even know if we're going to have time to talk about that, but what a great thing. Seems like barbecue's getting going hot and heavy. Good news, Ellen is coming on with me tonight. It's going to be a great night. And please tell everybody, share the page, like it, do whatever you can so more and more people can know. They probably have forgotten that the show has been on. It's been that long. But man, we've been in the middle of oh, look at there. Imagine that. We've been in the middle of baseball. We've been in the middle of barbecue. We've got kids going on everywhere. But man, great to be back, everybody. I hope y'all have been cooking and doing a lot of things because it is time. I think barbecue season is just about on us. I love watching it. I love watching all the awards and everything. But man, we had our barbecue class this weekend. And what an awesome event that was. If you were there, you know about it. If not, sign up next year. It was a great time. But tonight is a night that is long overdue. Long overdue. We have asked for barbecue sponsors or sponsor teams. We got an overwhelming amount of people applying, or whatever you want to call it. And we already know that we have the absolute best sponsor teams in the country. Our lineup, better than anybody. I do feel like we just upgraded. I mean, we literally upgraded from the best to even better. I mean, this teams that we are bringing on this year, absolutely amazing. Pretty much. We're a lot of the old teams.
Hold on.
I got my beautiful bride is over here, just chicken scratching away, trying to make sure that I'm on.
Miss anybody.
Yeah, we want to make sure everybody knows. But Dean, we're on tonight. Just so you know. Sorry, I didn't message you back, but yes, we're on the show. Okay, Ellen messaged you.
All right, so we have our old teams.
All right, we up. Welcome, everybody. This is my beautiful bride, Ellen. She is here tonight. She is welcome to talk about barbecue. So
I'm going to let you look at this list, and he's going to announce our veteran teams. Coming back on from 2022.
Yeah.
So you want to start with?
You want me to?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go, everybody. I know y'all are all excited, and you know most of these teams. Smoke Me Silly. Love those guys.
So if they're on, y'all give a shout out.
What's up, Bill? Oh, we got a hey Ellen. No hey Brian. No nothing. It's cool. Andrew, I hope you're watching too.
They don't get to see me often.
I know.
He has to twist my arm for me to come on these days.
I know. It's a lot of fun. All right. Politically incorrect. Wes Garrett. Trey and Meg Terry with Smoking Sweet Meats. Jason Hardy with Elite Barbecue Smokers. Carrie Chastain, Hold Your Horses. Yes, dear.
We got Justin and Buddy.
Where's Justin and Buddy at?
Right here.
Okay.
Justin and Buddy. Shaking Ain't Easy.
We got Bill and Andrew with Triple H. We got Paul and Lynn with Rooters and Tooters. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, this is awesome. We've got oh no.
Rescue Smokers.
We got Rescue Smokers.
Robbie
Royal. We have One-Eyed Pig, Kenny O'Shields. Jason Singletary, Smoke Central. Off the Chain, Chuck and Carrie East.
So those are our veteran 2023. Well, they've been with us since 2022. Some have been on longer, but those have come back on for the new 2023 season.
Yep. And we have added more to that list. I'm telling you guys, if you were at our class, you saw some of the best instructors in the world teaching. It was awesome. I mean, it was great. But like I said, we've added to it.
Yes.
It's so exciting. They're not on, so we're going to go ahead and add these that are not on right now. Okay. Adam and Tanya Dawkins with Bad Rooster.
They might be on. Comment if you're like watching.
Yep. They were our port teachers. Joseph Puccio with, oh, I'm sorry.
You need some water?
I need something. Wow. Smoke show. Bring us the water. We've got Sid Norris with Good Googly Goo. Oh, there they are. Hey, Adam. We wanted to have you on. I know you love talking. There's just another opportunity. And then we have Urkel with Uncle Pigs. There you go. That's another one. And then here we go. I'm just going to bring him on one at a time. Let's see. Where do we start? Joseph, you got a call. Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on. But let's stick in Georgia. No, I'm sorry. Let's stick with South Carolina. And Mark Weatherall with Maya Jane.
He's not South Carolina.
I'm close enough.
You're South Carolina.
I'm like,
right?
I'm almost there. Yes.
You're in Augusta, aren't you?
I thought you were in Augusta.
No, I'm like 10 minutes away, so it's close. Close enough.
He's a South Carolina or Georgia on the line, whatever you want to call it. Thank you.
Well, appreciate I don't know how I can follow that lineup, but I'm honored and tickled to have you guys think of me to be a sponsor team. So we're ecstatic. So thank you very much.
Man, we are thrilled to have you. I mean, Mark, if anybody knows, Mark is I mean, in our area, he is killing it. Maya Jane Barbecue. He's been out there on the circuit for a while doing just incredible things. But what I love, if you notice anything about the group of people that we just talked about, they're all really good people, salt of the earth people. And that's what we look for. We look for just great people. And that's what we feel like we've got with Mark and Kira. And we're so proud to have y'all on. Can you real quick, just tell us a little bit about who you are, what you've been doing, and then we'll get going to. Okay.
Yeah. So, as the name says, Mark Weatherall, Maya Jane, really been, I guess, KCBS cooking since 2018, 19, kind of hit it heavy in 2019. Yeah, my mom and dad cook with us, and you guys probably seen Barb and Larry, and Kiara, she'll make it out with the kids on occasion with some closer comps and everything. Sometimes I do Rec Tech Academy classes, so I teach those, which is pretty fun. But yeah, I enjoy it. I like meeting everybody and meeting new people, and I like helping people, teaching people, and it's fun. It's a good hobby, and I've met a lot of great people, and yeah, it's exciting. I'm still having fun.
Good. So Mark, what's your goal for 2023 for barbecue?
Be a little more consistent than I was in 2022. Okay. 2022 was a rough year. I kind of transitioned a couple different cookers and kind of bounced back and forth. And as everybody knows, in competition barbecue, that's not the plan. And as much as I practice all the time, but it was still a little difficult. So, but yeah, obviously the goal is to win. I want to win again, and just maybe make a little bit more of a dent, I guess, in GBC, and keep moving up in Georgia and everything. And yeah, so I got some goals.
Good.
Man, I hope we can help you reach those goals.
Yes, you will, and try to beat Brian and Port.
I don't know what class it was. Maybe
Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic.
You think that was beneficial to help?
Absolutely.
You?
So that was, just telling Kiara, my mom and dad about the class and over the weekend and stuff, and it was amazing. And the people that were taking the class too. I'm not going to name names, but it's just you kind of look around and you're like, okay, well, there's a lot of who's who that were there taking class, learning as well. And really, that was, even though I've taught a few classes, but I've really never taken a class. So that was kind of like really my first time, kind of sitting and seeing like, 3 of the top 10 teams in KCBS cooking. And then Adam, Bad Rooster has been kicking butt the last year in Georgia and South Carolina. So it was awesome. So just picked up a few tips and tricks on everything. I kind of struggled in ribs in 22, so I was excited to see, what Bill, his process and everything he did. And then everybody can still learn brisket and all that. So Robert and Lex taught a great brisket, and the chicken with rooters and tutors, which, I think we do okay in chicken. And like my process is like totally different, just 180. And, I talked to Lynn a little bit about it. And so I don't know, I might do like an A and B and just kind of see, because obviously their results speak for themselves since they're, chicken team of the year. So, but it was fun. It was
what
a great
about
time.
the guy that was like the MC of the thing, the guy that was keeping everybody
going? Oh, yeah. Well,
How was that guy?
He did a great job. Kind of got everybody talking, got Adam out of his shell a little bit,
I'm kidding.
But no, he did a great job. But the Jeff Campbell, his farm, I guess that was his farm, right? That was a great venue, to have the class and everything. And it was great. It was a good time. And, the weather was a little chilly, but it was all right. It was fun.
Not as cold as last year.
Not as cold as last year.
Like
Yeah.
people drove through snow last year, so we were.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, they didn't have to go through that.
But
like as Carrie said, the golden nuggets he got this weekend.
Yes, absolutely. And I spent today writing up my notes, and that's, because a lot of it's hands-on and just, and visualizing and seeing things. But, I was literally just writing just shorthand chicken scratch. And I'm like, I had a message Robert to, I was like, did I have this right? Because I was like, couldn't read my own handwriting. He's like,
yeah, we had a lot going on for sure.
Yeah.
A lot going on. Kenny, don't let anybody fool you. It was all Ellen. She pulled it off. I'm just there. Ellen does it. Y'all all know that about Ellen.
But it was cool, met some new people and, Facebook friends with some of them. So finally got to meet them and introduce myself. And so it was great. It was a good time. So thank you very much for doing that.
Yeah. Looking forward to next year.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on. This is going to be kind of fast and furious, bringing on people, just trying to hopefully make this work. But it's going to be cool.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.
No.
Separately.
Night, buddy. I love you. Sorry, kids are going to bed.
That's how we roll in this.
That's how we roll in the Jarvis house. It's 9 something, and their kids are up, and here we go. Man, so excited about our team, son. What do you think? It's pretty exciting
having Mark join us, and we've got some great ones.
Yeah, let's bring on Brady. Brady, how you doing, my man?
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Very good. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. I didn't even introduce your name.
Well, my barbecue team is Sweet Bayou Barbecue. We based in Louisiana, Central Louisiana. We cook a lot of mostly BCA, some outlaw, some IBCA. I used to cook a little bit more KCBS. I plan to try to cook more this year. Just didn't work out the last couple of years. But I plan to try to hit a few more KCBS contests.
So how is the BCA? I know you're on the board of the BCA and
you're a
big member of that, and then all the other stuff. What's going on with that world?
Well, we seem to be doing pretty good through the COVID and all this. We may have slacked off just a little bit, but our numbers are up. We had our contest in Blanchard, Louisiana. This past weekend, we had 38 teams. Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Mississippi contributed to that contest. We have contests scheduled throughout the year, 1 or 2 a month. We're in pretty good shape. As you know, Louisiana is not a big barbecue state, so it's a little bit tougher for us to keep our numbers up, but we've been managing to do so pretty good.
That's awesome. And you have been a customer of ours since we've had the store.
Yes.
I mean, I remember you were one.
Yep.
Randy had the store?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
And it just so when I started shopping around for products, it seems like every time I went to Atlanta barbecue store, you had what I needed. One stop. You had everything that I used. So it just makes it so easy.
It's awesome.
So I'm honored to be a part of your team.
Yeah,
absolutely.
As everybody knows, we're trying to expand our reach. We're trying to expand what we're going after. Like we don't have any BCA. We don't have anybody in that area, and we feel really strong that Brady's going to represent us well out in that area.
Absolutely will. I've been doing fairly good. I won a GC last weekend in Blanchard. and trying to do enough, trying to get a few more, trying to head back to the Jack.
Yeah. And what you're going to see, I mean, you're seeing it here now in some of the comments. We have such a family. I mean, it's such a family thing that we've got going on, and everybody's welcome you in. And it's really cool. We try really hard to do some good things, and I'm looking forward to having you on the team.
Well, I appreciate that very much. Thank y'all so much.
Wes Garris has fairly good, man. Wins every weekend. That's awesome.
Wes, if we could just get Wes, to come cook a BCA with us, I think he'd fall in love with it. But we just can't get him over there. We've tried.
He's tough. He's
I know. I mean, we'd love to have him.
He's high maintenance. We love Wes. But
Wes is a good guy.
I missed him at the class.
He's a good guy.
But
yeah.
Awesome. And Wes has the same goal I do. We're trying to get back to the Jack.
Oh man, I just want
to get
to the Jack.
Man, I want to get to the Royal, much less than
I've never been to the Royal, but it is on my bucket list.
Yeah, it's a great.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, Brady, thank you so much. I look forward to conversations, seeing how you do and everything else. It's
absolutely.
Awesome. And welcome to the family.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, bud. We'll talk to you
see y'all.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Since there's questions in the comments about Florida and we have somebody in here answering that's from Florida and everything else. Here we go. Let's just go to Florida and see who our newest Florida team is. What's going on, my man? How you doing, Ryan?
What's up, Brian? How y'all doing?
Good.
We're good.
Ryan.
Thank y'all for having me. I really appreciate it. I look forward to this opportunity. So it feels good to be a part of the family.
Yeah, I mean we're excited. Like I say, we really feel like we're growing our reach, our portfolio, right? Like, and Florida is one of those tough areas. So we are very proud to have you represent us down there in that Florida area. Tell us a little bit about what's going on down in Florida.
We just got done competing at the Jimmy Jam a couple of weeks ago. That was that's a good event. That event is specifically goes after charities and helping the people who are unfortunate or people that need some help in the St. Augustine area. And we were blessed enough to have the Food Network show up there and the Florida Barbecue Association. It was a part of Florida Barbecue Association event this year. And so that was real good. It was real good meeting Michael Simon and cooking and having that whole atmosphere there. It brought a lot of people. It raised a lot of money. So we were able to help out a lot of people.
They're doing a few of those down there, aren't they? Didn't they do we know Joseph Puccio and their team.
Jason Singletary down there, the SS Trio.
Filmed.
At the Apalachicola.
Yeah. Butts and Clucks, was it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wasn't able to make it over there. I had a wedding to cater, but we did pretty good at the Jimmy Jam. We got third overall. We got 4 top 10 calls, and hopefully that can roll over to the KCBS.
Yeah. So how long have you been cooking?
So in 2014, I guess you can say I got bit by the barbecue bug. I got my first smoker, and then I went to Myron Mixon's class in 2017. In 2018, I did a couple contests in the Georgia Barbecue Association and got my butt kicked. And so I got out of it for a couple years, and I got into the KCBS in August of 2020. And I had some success in 2021. And 2022 really went hard at it and did 17 contests last year. And I went to the Royal. And so hopefully we can just keep pushing and hopefully get to that Jack Daniels.
That's right. Everybody's goal, get to go to the Jack and represent Atlanta barbecue store at the Jack. That's what we love.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's what we're doing.
Shameless plug there for us. What's up, Jordan? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you made it back. Well, we could always use. We just want the best, Jordan. That's what we do. That's what we feel like we've been able to go out and get. So, what's up, Nathan Dexter? How you doing? So, what are your plans for this year? Are you gonna are you going to venture out much outside of Florida? Or are you going to?
So this year I'm going to do as many GBC events that I can.
Oh, good.
I'm looking forward to doing your event in November. I missed it this year, and I heard it was huge. I heard it was a blast, and I was very jealous I couldn't go. I was wanting to go to that one bad, and so I'm looking to do some Florida events and some Georgia events, and we'll see where that takes us. I'm not going to plan on anything yet. Lord willing, I'll get a couple GCs, and we'll see what happens throughout the year. But we're just going to focus on Georgia and Florida right now, and see what happens.
Awesome.
I think we should pan over to our dog.
Yeah, our dog is asleep, snoring on our couch.
Do you hear some snoring?
If you hear any snoring, it's just our dog sleeping on the couch. Oh man. Yeah. Cole's in the background laughing too. Well, good.
Yeah, that's all. That's what King's Barbecue, our plan is we want to do somewhere around 12 events in the Georgia, Florida area, and focus on my catering business. I got 3 rubs and 2 sauces coming out this year, and a website coming up. So we got a lot of things working.
Awesome.
And I know they've added a new one down in your area, Waycross. I know they got
Waycross coming on this year, and we got Lake City coming on in April.
Okay.
So we got 2 new contests about 2 hours from me. So I'm looking forward to it.
And you probably are close to Baxley, Georgia.
Yeah, Baxley.
So.
It seemed like last year, every time I did a contest, it was like 6 hours away or more.
Oh,
I know.
But it was a great experience, and I wouldn't trade for anything. If it was my choice, and if I had endless money, I'd do it almost every weekend.
I know. I don't get to go. We don't get to cook at all. That's why we're very fortunate.
Adam decided to pop.
Gosh, you can't be talking about all that.
Sorry. Spoiler alert.
Y'all have one heck of a good showing at the Royal, man.
We did. Yeah. My kid, Cole, he won the kids queue.
Yeah. And then y'all had a heck of a good pork call.
Brisket.
Oh, was it brisket?
Yeah, we got a 180 in brisket. Yeah. The year before we got a pork call. This year we got 3rd in brisket.
And chicken. Yep.
And then we got a chicken. Yep. Hey, we were thrilled to death, man. We were out there. People knew we were there. It was great. And I love going to the Royal. So.
Yeah. I would. That was a neat experience.
It was. It was awesome.
The Open, I got 26th, and they only announced 25th and up.
I know.
So close.
The first year we went, we didn't get anything, right? And I'm coming back. I'm like, crap, we did. I just wanted to hear my name called. And we got 21st in pork, and it was on the invitational, and they only called 20th. I was like, oh my God, we were so close. And then we were, I think, yeah, we got that first year we didn't get anything. And then last year, 2 years ago, we got a pork call at the Open. And then this year we got 2 calls, and then Cole won. But the year before, Micah was on the stage up there with, it was really cool. I mean, and I know Wes Garrett would talk about it, but our kids going 1 and 2 in kids queue, to me was like one of the coolest things ever in barbecue, because they're just such good friends. And they hung out together the whole time, and they get 1 and 2. It was just so cool.
That's such a cool experience.
Wes feels your pain. He said he had the 27th.
Yeah. Wes is if you ever want to have a good time at a barbecue competition, request a part next to that guy.
That's awesome. That's
Wes
awesome.
is great.
That's right. And the next people we're bringing on, it's just what a lead in, what a tie in to our next group of people coming in. But anyway, Ryan, we're so excited to have you on. I can't wait. Looking forward to everything. Looking forward to what the year holds for you and what we can do to help you out. Looking forward to it. But thank you so much, and proud to have you on as a sponsor team, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks again. I look forward to it.
All right, bud.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon. All right, what a lead in. Yes. I mean, the American Royal for us was an absolute blast.
Yes.
And part of the reason it was a blast is we get to hang out with Robert and Wes and all of our friends and Buddy and get to see all of our friends, right? This year at the Royal, we got to meet somebody. We became really good friends with them up front, and it was just, they're great people, and just super cool. So when we had the opportunity, they signed up. I was like, man, these people are awesome. Great. That the only problem we have is I'm not sure if our apparel is up to David's. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I should just go ahead and bring them on.
Are we gonna have to?
What's going on? There. We got to make sure that we are up to
he wants you
up
to
to
announce
par
his name
with David and Joel with Kith and Ken. I think you are muted, Joel.
Uh-oh.
There you are.
Oh, God.
Now you are. There you are.
I'm here.
Look, I'm not saying anything until Joel talks first, because I've done that before and I get in big trouble with talking first.
You can see our life. Joelle's in a hotel. David's living large at home.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
Honey, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Kiss, kiss.
We just brought you. We just wanted y'all to come on so you could see each other. I know it's been a while.
Do we need to?
Can we have some private
Yeah.
time?
You want us to shut the door? It's all good. I mean, we can whatever.
Hey,
It's all-
baby. How you doing, baby? Miss you. Haven't seen you since Sunday
Good to see you,
morning.
Joel. Good to see
Oh, I
you, Joel.
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we had so much fun there at the Royal. I know we got to hang out and it was so much fun meeting y'all and learning about you and y'all are some of the best cooks in the area. I remember Wes is like,
Our area is very small, Brian, but thank you.
I don't think so. I think I'd go to a hotel too if I spent too much time with David. Chris, I'll tell you what, look at that guy. I mean, is he not the most sharp dressed dude in barbecue?
Oh yeah.
David, he's in the office. He's in my office.
I've got more logo stuff. I got more logos than Richard Petty had.
Oh man, we had such a good time. Tell us a little bit about yourselves. Tell us where you're from, what you do, and all that kind of good stuff.
Go ahead, Joel. Knock it out.
Well, I'm the reason we're in this crazy business. So I said, hey, honey, let's go do this barbecue thing. And here we are. I think we started in 2015, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Like legit contest. But KCBS in 2019, thank you, Wes Garrett, for that crazy ride. And thanks to Hannah for helping me feel better about the boxes, because that was traumatizing for me. And we went from 3 or 4 contests, baby, to I think we did 16, 17 contests last year. So, I mean, we're in it. We love it.
We started doing the NBN stuff at first. And we decided that kind of wasn't our deal. It was a big party, and we did meet, like Joel said, we did meet Wes and Hannah in South Haven, and they kind of brought us to the dark side, and we've loved it ever since. I mean, we've had a good time, and this last year we were very fortunate to go to the big 3. We did the Jack and the Royal and the KCBS Invitational. Want to get back to all 3 of them, but if there was anything more to do this year, we're doing some classes and whatnot, but we want to be a little more consistent, I think, in our cook. I think if we could come in 5th place in every category, every event, we'll be doing okay. That's a goal,
get
right?
your pork up there, baby.
That's right. So we just want to be more consistent in everything, but we appreciate everything. I'll tell you one thing, Brian, is that we're very fortunate here in the Memphis area to have a lot of barbecue outlets, places to go buy stuff. But there's a couple stores here I've been in, and I will tell you that your all's product selection is by far better than any hard store, a box store here in the area. You guys provide way more selection than they do, and it's oddly enough, your customer service is better too.
That girl.
In fairness, David, we live in Memphis. The bar is very low, but I don't mean that as a slam against Brian and Ellen, but
we do appreciate you guys bringing us on board, and we look forward to getting more and more stuff from you guys. And honestly, we look forward to seeing you guys on the barbecue trail and seeing all these guys that have been commenting on the barbecue trail as well. That's what Kith and Ken's all about. We say it all the time, right? The friends and family thing about it, but that's really what it is. So we appreciate it very much.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, that is what Kith and Ken means. Kith is friends and Ken is family. So that's what barbecue's all about, right?
Mm-hmm.
and we've made some incredible friends on this journey, and look forward to doing it more this year. It's a great rivalry, and I want to beat you, but I want you to do well too. So how do you go about that? It's fun.
Joelle, did Brian and Ellen freeze up, or did we freeze up? What happened?
I don't know. I can hear you.
I can hear you too.
Ooh, honey, how you doing? I've missed you, and now it's just you and I.
We've been kicked off, so
everyone can still see and hear us.
Now? Thank you guys for coming on to the.
Hey, so now it's the Joelle and David show. If y'all are still here, so
I got a feeling that we've been kicked off. I don't know if we're still out here.
We're cut off from barbecue forever.
Everyone is froze. Hannah said everyone's froze.
Everyone's froze, but you can still hear us. Can you still hear us?
Hannah said we can still hear you.
Yay!
It's our store.
Party. I'm partying in New Jersey with all y'all. Come on.
All right, Joelle.
Okay, I'll contain myself. But isn't this funny, honey? Like it's you and I. We're on video.
What do you want to talk about?
It's the David and Joelle, Kip and Ken.
Yeah.
Is everybody going to jump off now? I just saw the attendees go down dramatically. How about you, honey?
It did. It's going down.
I know it's going down. Y'all get back on. Dial a friend. Phone a friend. Come back on. This is going to be awesome. Don't you think? Let's get Wes and Hannah on.
Hey,
Can I control who gets in?
Wes said keep it PG. Just calm yourself.
I'm keeping it PG. I'm at a work event.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
So, David, let me ask you, when your wife said to you, honey, let's go do a barbecue contest, what went through your mind?
How much is this going to cost? How much is this going to cost? And actually, that doesn't even mean anything anymore because cost is not.
So, again, when we started and how much it cost and how much it costs now, what are your thoughts?
It costs a lot of money to do this thing, right?
Yeah,
but I mean, it's fun, it's like anything else. It's like any hobby, except for Carrie Chastain could attest to the fact that it's a hobby, but at least you like gambling, at least you have a chance to win your money back. Unlike golf or anything else you do out there, going fishing, you can't win money back, but at least you can win your money back here. I kind of got a feeling we need to get off of here so they can get back on.
I think they can get back on, and we're just going to go with it until I get a text from Ellen that says disconnect. We've pulled the plug. Then we'll all know because we'll all be off. All right. So, David, seriously, I'm not reading the chat.
Hold on,
there
Brian.
they are. Brian's dialing back in right now.
Where's that?
Hey, it's our show, man. It's our show. We took over.
Take it. Go for it. It's your show.
It's the only time Kith and Ken will be on the barbecue show. So
hijack your show.
If we are not the Dollar General of barbecue shows, I don't know what is. That's just what we do. We just screw up everything.
I don't know. I've never seen that happen.
We were just talking, we were having a great conversation, and then boom, y'all were gone.
Y'all were frozen, and David goes, "So they're frozen, are we?" I'm like, "No, I can still talk to you." And then Wes and Hannah was like, and then Carrie's like, "No, you guys keep at it. We can hear you." It's like, we
were having a good show. It was a good show.
I just hate that we miss it. Keep going.
See, that's why we need you guys as sponsor team so y'all can help us out when we're in a bind.
Oh,
our internet goes down.
Drives me nuts. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much for rolling with it. Y'all are awesome. I know the show was great.
Well, thank you, Marriott, for keeping the bandwidth going. So
I will say we got like 10 new people watching during your absence. It's kind of weird.
That's pretty awesome. That makes a lot of sense.
I said phone a friend. That's all I can say.
I know. I'll tell you what, y'all are awesome. So looking forward to everything. Congratulations. So proud to have you on the phone.
We're so happy to be a part of the family. Thank you.
Welcome to the show. Do they want to? I need a break. I hear you, Rob. It's been a long time. We're just back on, and it's been great. And you can tell it has been a while. Anyway, So glad
Oh
to have
my
you
gosh,
on.
Wes
And
Garrett, Wes Garrett, you're a mess. I can see all the posts. Come on.
well,
That's so
you gotta
funny.
love Wes. He's always doing something. Anyway, well, we got to keep
Anyway,
going before
sorry.
we lose any more service.
Yes.
Thank you.
So thank y'all. Congratulations. Looking forward to it. And I can't wait to see what
Thank
y'all do
you.
this year.
Thanks for.
All right.
Thanks for
All right.
sticking with us. Yeah,
Bye.
thanks for hosting the show.
Thank you. No problem. See you.
Call you
See
next
ya.
time.
Peace out.
Bye. All right. Well, there you go. That's what we do. You know, it's awesome.
I finally get while it's called the dollar store.
Yep.
Show.
I think he wants us to feel like we actually have a shot when he stumps our hopes at awards. Yeah, I hear that. All right, Bill Purvis. Man, that guy's awesome. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in forever. Miss you, buddy. Hope all's well. All right. So our next and our last one that we have coming on tonight, he kind of got announced a little bit earlier, but he did. Oh, there.
They
Look at
didn't
there,
hear the
Joseph.
spoiler alert. I think
Joseph
that's-
didn't want to come on. That's cool.
I think that's when it kind of fizzled out, so then maybe they didn't hear.
Yeah. This is what you can expect as a sponsored team. I
Oh.
love it. Budget Barbecue. You're the man, Wes. Thank you. Joseph, hope you're recovering
He might
doing
be on
well.
the chopping block.
Yeah, we love that guy. He's
Get
awesome.
in.
Oh, I'm trying. I'll be home in 5. All right. Well, here we go. We had a class this weekend.
Yes, we did.
We had a great class. And we had some of the best instructors you could imagine. And we were able to have quite a few of them. It was their first time teaching.
Yes.
And they all did so good. But one that I'm really proud of, one that we're really excited to have on board with us. You know, we've said all over that we feel like we want the people that are salt of the earth to be kind of on board with us. And if this couple is not, if that doesn't describe them to a T, I don't know what does. But Adam and Tanya, y'all are some of the best people in the world, and we are so thrilled to have you on as a sponsor team for Atlanta Barbecue Store. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to be a part of the Atlanta
No,
Barbecue
we just
Store.
we have to set this straight. You can't be talking too much tonight, Adam.
I know.
Where's Tanya?
She's in the bed.
Oh, too
Oh,
late
Lord.
for her. Yeah, I hear
Yep.
She's pulling a Robert.
I mean, Trey, told me that Bachelorette's on or Bachelor. Some
Oh,
people,
no.
I mean, I could have been watching that.
So what'd you think about teaching this weekend?
I was very nervous. I don't talk much in front of crowds, but it got better as it went on, I think, maybe.
Oh, you did great. I think you did a wonderful job. I was very excited, very proud. And the food was incredible. Now I understand why you've done so well in pork and everything over the past year. This guy that just, you haven't been cooking very long, right? In competition barbecue.
No, we started in 2021 and done 3, 1 backyard and actually 2, 1 backyard and 1 pro. And then we done 16 last year. We done pretty good. Got $1 grand, well, $2 grand last year.
Right back. Holy nice. That was here.
Is we have another one that wants to join?
I can't hear nothing.
There it is. We should be good now.
Okay.
All right. I hope you talk. I hope you're quite the
Did you
The
say
host,
anything while
like
we were
everybody
gone?
else.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, you're just
I can
gonna
hear you now.
when they disappear. Yeah, you're up. If we freeze, Adam, you just roll with it, buddy. You got that down. So I don't have a clue what you just said. But tell
He was telling about how he got started and then it cut out for us.
yeah, did you get all that in?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, great. Robert is still awake,
I
Adam.
can't
so
believe it.
you must have done something to keep Robert awake. I mean, for him to be up this late is I mean, it's just incredible. So congratulations, you've done something well. Honey, you need to scoot over.
Sorry.
So
we had another one want to come on. I don't know if I can get him on or not.
So tell us a little bit about where you're from, what do you cook on, what are your expectations this year, and all that kind of good stuff.
I'm from Livonia, Georgia. I cook on Assassin and Drum, and I hope just to get my name called at every contest to be a good thing, and maybe win pork with you against you.
Whoa. Okay. I like that. Yeah. Well, after tasting your pork this weekend, I'm in a lot of trouble because I don't know if I can beat that. But I heard Tanya. She's not asleep yet. She's up. So what are you most excited about being a Land Barbecue Store team?
Just given the opportunity I've never had to somebody sponsor me and put their faith in me to get your word out, and I hope I do y'all justice.
Oh, you're going to do just fine. You are going to be just fine. We're so proud. We're so excited. Like I say, we feel like our lineup of teams are absolutely just incredible. We're proud. We love it. We think that y'all are going to be doing awesome. I'm trying to make him talk. Tanya, he does a very good job of talking. We're proud of we're proud of how he's opening up. He's just very much opening up like an onion, and just the layers are just coming out of Adam.
Adam had a good
New Year's.
Good New Year's, but like he got prepared because he's about to enter into another class. So this was a good like jumping off point for helping him.
Yeah.
Do this next class for the GBC. Is that GBC class full?
Yes.
Yet? Okay.
So can you tell me a little bit about your experience going to Unadilla, maybe? Myron Nixon's thing?
Right.
Oh, yes.
Well, we went down there, and I never cooked a loin before, and I got a recipe from a good friend, and then I got some help from Carrie, and we end up doing 5th in loin, and then we done 2nd in pork and 1st in ribs, and we grinded. We done pretty good.
Well, I'd say that's pretty good. That was pretty awesome, and that's Myron's deal, right?
Yes, invitation only.
Did you get to meet Myron apparently?
Yes, I did. I actually met him in lines, and that's how I got in.
Okay.
Yeah, gotta rub elbows with him, huh?
Yeah, you got to know the right people. Apparently.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, Adam.
We'll
So we're just proud to have you on. Now we got the famous people on.
Yes.
Maybe we can learn to cook like you one day.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if there's anything that's cool about where we're at and what we've been able to do with some of these incredible cook teams, it's just really awesome to see how awesome everybody is cooking. I mean, what they do different. This weekend was pretty neat to see all of our different teams coming out and cook.
I learned some tips. I'm trying to get behind to try something new, but it'll have to wait a few months. Yeah.
She really wants me to cook legs.
Yeah, I do.
And I can't cook anything chicken wise, so it doesn't matter what I cook. It's not going to be any good. So, but that's what we're not here talking about us. We're here talking about the incredible cook teams that we have representing us, honey.
Yes.
And we're very proud. We're very excited when y'all win because we have better chance of watching our teams do well than us do well. So, And like I say, y'all are going to be doing awesome. Looking forward to it. But I'm thrilled and thankful for the opportunity to work with everybody, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what 2023 holds for our sponsor teams. I know we got one more guy coming on eventually. It looks like he's working on coming on, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So, is there anything else you want to say? But you want me to hold you back a little bit back, or what?
I just want to say thank y'all for the opportunity, and I hope everybody has a good year and successful.
Awesome, Adam. Thank you so much. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see you again soon, buddy.
Y'all have a good night.
You too,
Thank
man.
you.
You tell Tanya good night too.
Yeah. I did want to say something if we can bring on the next host, but while
you're already planning on us being kicked off.
Guest. He's saying he's having trouble with his internet too. We are too. So
Imagine
we know the
that.
feeling. Just
Imagine that. Joseph Puccio. We love
Yeah.
the guy.
if it works, it works. If not, we'll have to get him.
Yeah, we can just keep going.
But I was gonna say to the teams that didn't get chosen, we had a hard time.
It was tough.
Yeah, there were so many great names on our list to choose from, and we're trying to be a little bit strategic on who we added and trying to broaden our reach, our span. So you guys are still wonderful people to us, and we want you to keep on trying next year, and we'd love to keep you as customers.
We have always said we have the best customers, the best everything in the industry. And we're proud of all of y'all. David, you are more than welcome to host anytime. I will have you on. We got 5 bars.
It's rolling. I can maybe try and pull them up.
Maybe they
and
can't
see
hear
what
us. Can y'all hear
happens.
us? I don't know. Can y'all even hear me? That's good. I don't know if you can hear me or not. So
We're
if you
just
can
out
hear
here in the boondocks, honey.
me, I know.
Maybe one
That's
day.
what happens when we live out in the country.
You
Well,
need to
maybe
get
nobody
that,
can hear us. I don't know. I think they can.
What's that internet your mom was trying to get?
Yep. Oh, I think they got us, honey. Yes. See, we're still in there. We're still rocking and rolling. So, Ellen, while we're waiting, I don't know what's going on, but what is going on at the barbecue store right now?
We're not necessarily adding new vendors, but we are adding new products that our current vendors are coming out with. So we've got like the new line of Blues Hog products on our site. I know LC just released his new phosphate that we'll be getting on shortly. I'm trying to think if there's any other products that are. Oh, we got Checker Pig on. And then there's also the winter clearance. So that will not last very much longer. So definitely take a look at that and see if you can get any good deals. That's all I got, I think.
That's it.
I don't know. I mean, we'd love to hear from our customers. If there's some products out there you're using that we don't have on, let us know. As always, we'll try to get it on. I know we've been approached by a lot of other vendors that would like a spot on our store. So if you have anybody's product in mind that we need to carry, just give us a shout.
Look, Jason Hardy's showing me up. He's the YouTube guy, and tomorrow night he's got his roundtable show. He's asking me to give out hashtags for people to use. I don't have a clue what the hashtags would be.
Hashtags for our,
I guess maybe Atlanta Barbecue Store. I don't know. Maybe we'll work on that.
Well, yeah. If any sponsor teams has a hashtag, I guess post it in the comments.
We're new at this. We've only been doing this. I've only been doing this show forever and ever.
Some pictures of your cooks.
There you go. Hashtag
Atlanta
Barbecue Store. BBQ Store.
Yep.
Add that hashtag to everything.
He's trying to help us out.
Stop stealing neighbors' internet. Oh, so he keeps calling us. They're like, what happened? Our internet's slow. The Atlanta Barbecue Store. All right. So Jason, I'm pretty sure is part-time. Yeah, he was. I mean, if it wasn't, he was getting us taken care of. Agenda. Holy small. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out there. The class this year was on time. We had one little minor switcheroo that only affected Robert. But other than that, we stayed on agenda. Y'all would have all been so proud of me.
You gotta know, Robert. You gotta be on time for that one meet. It doesn't matter. I
kind of did it on purpose. See if we could throw Robert.
You threw him through a loop.
Because if anybody can do it, it's him. But I had an agenda. We stayed on agenda. We were doing really good. And we actually had a really good class this time. But that one was on point.
On point. Yes.
Yes, Carrie. That loin was awesome.
Everybody loved it. And they liked the new addition of having you guys teach pork loin, because that's something new for a lot of people.
If everybody can look at the rib station, and while you're looking, we're going to go ahead and set up the brisket station. So, yeah, that was so much fun. Jordan, I really had a blast with that. That was my How long have I been cooking? You're the
Yeah,
best.
Wes, he's gonna give him a hard time.
Man, I tell you what, it was that for me was an absolute blast. I was like just MC and I was just going around from place to place. I didn't get to take any notes. I have no clue what anybody does. I did get to try the food and it was all delicious. But I couldn't cook any of it because I wasn't there, taking any notes.
Yeah, I only got one.
So anyway,
Barely.
it was awesome. I'm just going to pull him up here and see what happens. I don't know. Joseph, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't, it's splotchy, but I can hear you.
Well, okay.
We can't see you.
Well, I mean, your pretty face is showing through.
Thank God y'all can't see me. After this weekend, guys, I'm telling you, seeing me is probably not the best thing to do.
Hey, I heard y'all had a blast. Anyway, real quick, since nobody can see you, go ahead and introduce yourself. This is the newest member of the Atlanta Barbecue Store sponsor teams.
My name is Joseph Puccio, Smoke Show Mafia, Odom, Georgia. Been knowing Brian and Ellen for a pretty good while now. I am also 1/3 of the SS Trio, along with Jason Singletary and Frank Nagel, which are also ABS sponsor teams. And
can you see the comments?
Yeah, it's starting to light up down there. We for those that don't know, we cooked at Apalachicola, Florida this weekend. We represent Atlanta Barbecue Store as the SS Trio because it was the FBA and points weren't involved. We actually filmed for Food Network, Michael Simon, for Barbecue USA show. We wore the swag. We had the banners up. We were second place in the mystery box behind Jim Elzer, which is saying a lot because we knew we were playing second fiddle when Elzer was there. But
right,
we had a good time. We got there Thursday and started the party, and we actually, Tim Malloy's a party animal, but we made him say, "All right, that's enough. I can't hang with you boys no more. I got to stay home tonight."
Goodness.
We shut Tim Malloy down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I heard that, and that's quite the feat, from what I understand.
So
I'm with Carrie real quick.
Okay.
Where is Odom? I thought you were from Jessup.
Well, okay, so I'm in my house address is Odom. My office address is Jessup.
Never
They're like
heard of Odom.
5 miles apart.
Okay.
So,
there you
thank
go.
you, Tony
You'll have to
Shields.
watch the show to see what Joseph looks like if you've never met.
Yeah, he'll be on the Barbecue USA.
Is there a chance that maybe I got the camera turned off or something? Why it won't work?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things. Whatever. You're on.
I don't want to click on anything because I don't want to go nowhere.
Yeah.
People say you look really good right now. So
Hey, I'm telling you, after this weekend, I feel like my eyes are sunk in my head. I'm real bloodshot. It's
turn on the lights.
It's been bad.
You probably had to have a bunch of energy to be videotaped.
Mark
boy.
Weatherall has a question. What did you all cook for the mystery dish?
So when they gave us our mystery box, we talked about it. Jason, Frank, and I talked about it for a week. Like, we focused on that, not barbecue, which is probably where we went wrong. But we felt like, being as we were on the bay at Apalachicola, it was going to be something that had been in the water at some point. So I took shrimp. I took scallops. Jason took beef tenderloin. He had he's got a killer recipe for grits. Frank brought Yes Dear barbecue sauce, which can be bought at Atlanta Barbecue Store,
Right.
and a lot of Heath Riles rubs, which can be bought at Atlanta Barbecue Store.
That's right.
And when we got there, we were like, "What are we gonna do? We're planning for oysters and shrimp, or shrimp and scallops, or some sort of fish." And I told him, I said, "All right, it's gonna be hot dogs and Spam or something stupid like that." But we got there and they gave us shrimp and oysters. And we had shrimp. We made a bed of grits, which had Parmesan and Gouda cheese in them. We cooked the beef tenderloin. We seasoned it, cooked it on the Rectech. We seasoned it with some Heath Riles rubs and some Steak Princess rubs. Made a beautiful beef medallion to put on top of the grits. We sauteed the shrimp, put them on top and made a creamy garlic Parmesan sauce to put on top of that. Where we're at in the parking lot there, on the other side of the parking lot is where they process the oysters at. Well, the oysters they gave us were not in a shell. So Frank and I went over there and got some oysters that were in the pile. We got 6 shells that looked the same. Took them back and scrubbed them in the sink and made them look all pretty. We cooked the oysters. We put them back in the shell and put Parmesan cheese and salt and pepper on them and cooked those on the grill and put them on the back. And then we made an oyster shooter, which was a raw oyster, cocktail sauce with a little horseradish, a little twist of lime on the top. And then anybody that knows us knows we always got Tito's that's in the freezer. So we filled the glass up with the Tito's. Well, we were like the number 9 team to turn in. And the judges were like, y'all are the first team that gave us any sort of alcohol at all.
Huh.
That's what wins.
So I'm not going to say it helped, but I think it helped.
I'm sure it did. I mean,
Sounds
that's one
good
thing
to
that
me.
you watch all the desserts. If you don't add some sort of bourbon to your desserts,
That's right. That or cheesecake.
yeah. So are you going to make a pile of that at Sip and Swine or what?
I think we're going. Well, actually, I don't know. I may not have a trailer at Sip and Swine. I may be cooking under a tent. We developed a soft spot in the floor over the last 2 or 3 months, which is supposed to be under warranty, and I'm taking it back either this week or Monday of next week, depending on what Daddy's got with work this week. I may be actually cooking under a tent between Jason and Frank at Sip and Swine, which will be probably not a good
Jason
idea.
did last year.
Well, yeah, that's what Jason did last year, and that's probably the worst contest Jason's ever cooked.
Oh.
So-
Hey, that won't happen to you. Don't you worry. Keep your head high.
I hope not. But like we had a good time this weekend. You know, we were nervous about the film crew and all of that, but it turns out that wasn't really no big deal. That like we didn't even know they were there. We were pulling pork, and in FBA they don't use garnish, so we put some pulled and stuff in the bottom of the box, of the pork box. And I'm pulling the pork, and I pulled a bone out, and I turned around and threw it in the trash can, and the camera guy squatted down behind me, and I didn't know it. And like I almost hit the camera with the pork bone and went over his head with it. He was like, "Don't mind me. Don't even worry about it." And he's got pork juice dripping out of his hair. Sorry, buddy. I didn't know. He said, "Y'all do what y'all do. We'll take care of the rest."
That's
But,
awesome.
Like
Now-
we had them all around us the whole time. We never knew they were there. It was a great time.
Now I heard that the mystery box was chopped. Something about chopped. The chopped people did that.
Yeah. So Jason found out while we were down there. He talked to somebody that something to do with the people at Chopped had something. Maybe they helped pick out they were the ones that pushed to do the mystery box, and they were the ones maybe that picked out the proteins. We still don't know the whole gist of how that worked out, but we know that they were very adamant about being there while we were doing the mystery box. They were adamant about what we were doing. They were there when we were doing barbecue, but they were more on top of us around mystery box time than the rest
That's
of
probably
it.
what they're going to be highlighting.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going to be doing. And that was my understanding too, Ellen, that they're going to be in the show. They're going to be highlighting that.
Yeah.
Now they filmed 6 teams while we were down there. The 6 teams that they filmed during the barbecue and it was the same 6 teams, but the 6 teams in the barbecue contest, none of us got a top 10 overall. 3 of the teams in the mystery box were 1, 2, and 3 in the mystery box contest.
Wow.
So I guess they picked the right thing to highlight us in, because
Yeah.
that's the only time we got a call.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, what are you most excited about being an Atlanta Barbecue Store team?
What y'all do for barbecue is it's second to none. And I think a lot of people don't understand. I've called Ellen. She'll say, Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday at lunch is my cutoff. And I've called her Thursday morning. Ellen, have you left home yet?
No.
You can't call anybody else and do that. You can call Brian and say, Brian, I'm struggling with my pork. What can I do? Or Brian, you got an extra drum you want to sell? Which, by the way, I bought a drum from you at at Banjo. 2 weeks later, because I had the kids the weekend after banjo, 2 weeks later, I went to Shelby, North Carolina, and the first time I cooked on it, I won pork. So apparently you put some kind of special mojo in your drums.
We do on all the drums we sell.
Yep.
So
that's awesome.
But Atlanta Barbecue Store, I mean, I bought from you guys since I started cooking. I took the first class I took was the GBC class, and that's been 2019.
Yep.
Maybe it was early 2020. I don't remember. And y'all supplied all the products. That's the first time I'd ever met y'all, and I bought some stuff while I was there. Got to know Frank pretty well. Of course, anybody that knows us now knows how close Frank and I are. And Frank was a sponsor team. He's like, if you need anything, you need to call these guys. Started buying from y'all, and like second to none. Anything you need. If Ellen don't have it, she'll say, I don't sell that product, but give me a little while and let me call you back. She's going to make stuff happen.
I try.
She does.
Wes
Garrett. I didn't know this part. Hold on.
Oh.
Me either. Wes pays that out. Wes is the one that pays all that.
Yeah,
out.
you have to check with Wes, and he's the one that
he has all the
helps us
money
on that end.
I mean, have you seen the guy? I mean, just
if that's the case, I need you to mail the check in somebody else's name because I don't want child support to get their part of that. By the way,
there you go. Maybe Jason said maybe you could pay your light bill.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but so my internet at home's on Windstream, and they said that Windstream had a big outage this week. Matter of fact, while we were gone, they said that, and I was like, I'm not home. I don't care. Well, I'm home, and now I care because my TV's been kind of splotchy too. Now that you mention it, so maybe that's got something to do with it.
We got kicked off of our internet somehow, so we're right there with you.
It's
normal.
Good. It's normal. Robert would say Dollar Tree Barbecue Show.
Yeah.
You talking about Grumpy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grumpy 1 and Grumpy 2.
Grumpy 1 and Grumpy 2.
Got to see them this weekend. Man, I'm telling you what, we are so proud. We're so excited about our teams. And Joseph, we're so excited to have you on. Thank you for coming on tonight on when you're out and everything else and coming on. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be a great year. I hope everybody has a good year. And like Ellen said, we had a lot of people sign up, and we weren't able to bring everybody on, which really sucks because there's a lot of good people that we wanted to bring on, but we can't bring everybody on.
Yeah.
My cousin ain't grumpy, Kenneth.
And there's a few that we did add this year that weren't able to make it tonight. Maybe we can bring them on in next week or so. But
remember to use hashtag or £, whatever you want to call it, hashtag Atlanta BBQ Store on all your stuff.
Yes.
And that'll be fun. And then we can look it up.
Yes.
Perfect. So, all right, Joseph, we appreciate it. I'm going to let you go. I know you're busy and you got to go put your go do whatever you got to do now.
Well, it's good to see y'all, even though y'all couldn't see me.
That's right.
See you soon.
See you, buddy.
Hey, thank y'all for everything.
Thank you, bud.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to it. What an awesome lineup that we have on. I know we're proud. We worked really hard trying to nail all this stuff down and just making sure that we know what we're doing. Took a lot to go through this, but we are proud. We're excited. Looking forward to another fun year.
I'm just excited to see what all of our teams are going to do this year. I know everybody has goals that they want to meet, and it's going to be awesome watching everybody do what they do.
It is, and it's going to be cool.
See how it shakes up.
So, I know we're back. I don't want to overstay our welcome because we've been a little over an hour. It is so good to be back on Chewin the BBQ Fat. I know we had a little break. I know we had a little bit of stuff.
We heard a lot from people at the Class A said they missed it.
Yeah.
So we're coming back, and we're going to have agendas now.
Yes, we're going to have an agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Probably not. But
as long as Ellen's on the show, we'll have an agenda.
New Year's resolution, right?
Yeah. We can try it. We can try that. It'll make it awesome. But anyway, y'all have an awesome week. Looking forward to seeing you. And if you're cooking this weekend, going down to Florida, good luck. Knock it out. It's going to be a great time, and I can't wait to see what happens. But we will see you next week on Chewin the BBQ Fat. Y'all have a great night, everybody.
Good night.